everybody, this is Christy Carter and I am welcoming you to our webinar tonight. It's called the Private Travel Club Exposed. I'm going to be showing you some stuff that no one has seen before, so hold tight and bear with me. We have about 61 slides we're going to go through. Actually no, 58. And we're going to go through them pretty fast. I want to get you in and out of here and super educated about private travel memberships and the discount memberships that you see online, as well as Expedia, Travelocity, VRBO, HomeAway, things like that. So let's dive into it right now. Here we go. You're about to see Private Travel Club Exposed. Are cheap internet travel provider prices really reliable? What is in the fine print? What other discount travel programs are on the internet? Why timeshares are going out of style. These are just a few of the things I'm going to be touching on in the next half hour. So who am I? My name is Christy Carter and I've been traveling for over 30 years. I didn't travel as much as I wanted to in the past because it cost so darn much. My solution was capitalizing on a travel membership called Global Resorts Network, or GRN. This is my husband and I in Samburu, Kenya. Oh gosh, that was about 6 to 8 years ago. It was an awesome experience. Absolutely loved it. I love to travel. I love to see people from all over the different parts of the world. This is me in Acapulco, Mexico. Here I am in Puerto Vallarta at Dolphin Adventures. That was an amazing experience to swim with the dolphins and touch them. They're like one big giant mussel and their skin is like silk. You want to see the real facts about online providers? Of course you do. Tonight you're going to see what really motivates the discount online providers and how they are viewed as #1 in the industry. I'll be showing you some examples and comparisons from our private travel membership, which is GRN. So let's talk about the online discounters right now. VRBO, HomeAway, Expedia, Travelocity are some of the top travel providers. Everyone's talking about them, and that adds credibility to them. And they are good. Sometimes I've even used them even though I'm a GRN member. As a personal member of GRN, I use VRBO and Expedia and things like that off and on, not that much because I have so much more, I get more value with GRN. But Expedia and Travelocity are commercial. They're basically a commercial promoting. They're a commercial promoting vehicle for vacation properties. They receive millions of dollars in advertising fees. They only show properties that pay them. Okay, so you're not going to be seeing all of our GRN properties on, big huge discount providers like Expedia or Travelocity because GRN doesn't pay anybody anything. They guarantee that they will have a certain amount of bookings per each one of those properties, and so because of that deal with maybe Expedia or VRBO or whatever, they are secure. They're not having to pay because they actually are providing bodies in those spaces when most of these discount online people, they have excess inventory. So Global Resorts Network has gone ahead and made a really good commitment with these guys, saying that we can provide people, for sure bodies in your facilities if you give us a really good discounted rate. And so that's kind of how that works with GRN and the online providers. So let's talk about VRBO. This is the hottest, biggest thing now. It seems like people have been using it a lot and they're using it more and more, and that's awesome. That's great. It's a great business. I highly respect the founders and the owners of VRBO. It's fantastic. Anyway, it was founded in 1995, so that was almost 20 years ago. It's now part of the HomeAway family. It is the most popular for the majority of vacations who like to book their own properties. The pros are you can see various homes and pick your rental. It's really fun. I did that today. I spent a lot of time on VRBO, learning more about VRBO, going down, toggling all the way down past a particular property, past the testimonials and referrals. Past that, you go all the way down to the bottom and you'll see some of these little tiny fine print rates that a lot of people overlook. So anyway, so the pros are that you can see various homes and pick your rental. The cons are you have to do business with the owners. You have to go directly to the owner. And that can be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. I mean, it's, you know, you're doing commerce with an owner. I personally like to do commerce with an entity. So it's to me, it's a little bit more professional. I'm not saying that these guys are not professional. I'm saying that it's better, I feel better, more secure doing business with an entity. Okay? The other con is you should buy insurance in case something goes wrong. So right on VRBO, besides each and every property, they give you the option to purchase insurance. That's interesting, I think. And also, these homes don't mean you always get a discount. It's really not a discount foundation. It's not discounted homes. That's not how they title themselves. They are homes that are available. Sometimes they do have a discount, sometimes they don't. So don't think that you're going to be getting away with a discount property by going to VRBO. If they're properties, that's it. Okay? So here is the rental insurance that I just was telling you about. On each and every site that I went to, they highly recommend that you buy insurance. And so with this, I just put in, you have to put in like the weekly quote of a rental unit for a whole week. I put in $2,000. That's kind of lowball actually. And they have it like $2. I don't know why it calculated that way. So anyway, you have cancellation protection is $39. Carefree rental guarantee is $39. Damage protection for up to $1,500, which isn't very much, $49. So they want you to buy, you know, some rental insurance for $127. So you need to tack that onto your rental price. And there's a lot of other little tiny prices too that I'm going to be showing you. So are the prices reliable? For the most part, they really are. But make sure you read the fine print. Keep all paper and internet trails. You can get travel assistance through Allianz, which is a consumer news and an assistance company. They're with the Consumer Bureau, so they have, you know, they will take care of problems, or at least you can report problems to them. If you have problems with Expedia, Booking.com, Priceline, anything like that, VRBO, whatever, you need to have a point of contact to go to if you run into trouble. And that's the thing with VRBO. It's kind of like everybody's listing their properties on that site, and you're going to be dealing with the owner, and things kind of get a little sticky. That's all I'm saying. And that kind of matters to me. So here's the travel assistant. This is Allianz, and it's, you know, related. It's combined with consumer affairs, which is really nice, because, you know, I read the travel section in the San Francisco Chronicle all the time, and I see people having problems with Bookit.com or Travelocity.com, saying that they were guaranteed a certain place, and, you know, when they got there, somebody who went to Mexico, and it was gone. It was there's no record or whatever. So you got to really keep a good paper and internet trail, and have people like this Allianz to be a assistant to you if you need it. So let's take a look at VRBO, and let's go to Maui. Right now it's getting kind of cold here in California, Northern California, and the warmer weather over in Maui is looking pretty good. So let's take a look here, and I really had a good time. I signed up as a VRBO member myself, just today actually, in fact. And here we go. So I wanted to go to Maui. I wanted to find a one-bedroom facility. They had this one bedroom, one bath, sleeps for right here. And all the other ones, there is 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and things like that. So I wanted to compare apples to apples with one of our GRN properties, which I'll show you in just a minute. So here we go. Now the Maui prices, they say the listings are between $265 and $500 per night. The $265, and let me show you that. See, here is it's probably hard for you to see, but it's $265 to $500 per night. Okay, so that says it right there. And this property actually is $265 for the certain dates that I'm going to show you. But anyway, this $265 is usually for the lower seasons or the hotter seasons, usually in July. There might be a promotional, but they also want you to stay for 5 nights minimum. Okay, so that's 5-night minimum is $1,325. Now, during the higher seasons, which is $500 per night, that'd be between November usually and March. You can enjoy the holidays, you can watch the whale migration, and it's perfect. Weather is perfect over there in Maui during the holidays. So the cost for 5 nights at the higher seasons is $2,500. So that's, you know, that's cost. That's the cost. So here is VRBO 5-night minimum stay. This is for the dates of November 1st until November 8th. It's $265, so they're giving you like kind of a promotional deal to get people over there. And that's 5-night minimum. And here, if you go all the way past all the particulars and then go past the testimonials or go down to the bottom, then you will see that this is a condo on the 6th floor and it's about 690 square feet. So that's not really big, but it's okay for, you know, a couple people. Now, here, this is where it gets really interesting. Here's some additional fees. You got to keep going down below. The fees are the taxes, 13.416%. Okay. There's the cleaning fee of $156. There is also a 25% deposit with final payment due 60 days out, or 120 days out for a holiday. So you're supposed to put all this money out towards this condo rental. Okay. Now there's no housekeeping. There could be a mid-stay tidy available with 2 weeks notice at additional costs. And the parking fee is $15 per day per car paid directly to the resort. Okay. So let's look at the real cost for this property. This is a VRBO property. Okay. So I had to go, like I said, I had to scroll all the way down to the bottom past the product reviews to find the details. So it was $265 per night, so that's $1,325, plus the taxes of 13.4%, which were $177. So that equals $502. But we're not done yet. So let's put in the cleaning fee of $156. Let's put in the parking fee of $15 per night. That's $75 for just 5 nights. So the cost in the low season, the total cost with all these costs that are added in, the total cost is $1,733 in the low season. The total cost in the high season is $3,066. So let's take a look at our GRN property that is in that same vicinity, and it's very close to Kapalua Beach and Napili Beach. The gardens of West Maui is gorgeous. My husband and I were there about 3 years ago, and it was beautiful. We went and looked at the pool, we looked at a couple rooms, and it was really, really nice. It wasn't a resorty feel, it was more like a private resident condo feel. And the pool was behind on the side of the property with surrounded by jungle. It was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And the beach is like across the street, and the golf course is also up the street. So it's all right there. And guess what? This is the same dates of November 1st until the 8th for only $549 for the whole week. That's 7 nights, 8 days. This is for a 1-bedroom that holds up to 4 people. So you'd have a private 1-bedroom, then you would have with a nice bed and all, and then you would have a sleeper like a sofa that would fold out for another bed for another couple or whatever. So anyway, that is only $549. That includes everything. Actually, there is a Hawaiian tourist tax that's payable to the resort directly upon check-in. And I'm sorry I didn't go down and get that, but everything is pretty nominal, no big deal. No big deal at all. So let's take a look at the difference between VRBO and our private travel membership, which is Global Resorts membership. The low season for the VRBO is $1,733 for a 5-night stay. GRN is $549 for a 7-night stay. Okay, so it's just amazing. So $1,733 minus $549, which is the GRN property, is $1,184 in savings. That's what you would be saving as a GRN member. That's huge. What would you do with $1,100 or close to $1,200 extra? That's incredible. Plus, you get to stay for 2 more nights in the GRN facility. That's amazing. And I've been there. It's a nice place. Wow. Let's look at another VRBO place. I can do this all day long. I love it. It's just so fun. I love to travel. I love to look at properties. It's just a lot of fun. So anyway, this place is in Tahoe, and I'm thinking ski season's coming up pretty soon. It's getting pretty chilly here, so it's time to either go to the beaches or else go to the mountains, you know, and go skiing. So let's take a look here at some dates. This is going to be over by Heavenly, over on the Nevada side. This is going to be November 8th until the 15th. And we're looking for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath that sleeps 6. So we went with this guy right here. And we found this special. Now this is a discounted rate that was particularly on VRBO. This is awesome. This is 2-bedroom, 2-bath, sleeps 6. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. And $150 per night. That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. Minimum stay. These guys all have minimum stays, by the way. So make sure you check that out if you decide to go that route. So this is 2-night minimum stay, and it's looking pretty good. Now going down to the bottom of that site, keep going down. They're offering us a special fall rate between September 5th until the 14th for $150 per night. And then Thanksgiving, it gets to be a little bit more per night, $300 per night. Early ski season, $225 per night, and so on and so forth. So if you keep going down here, you will see that you need to have, when you put money down towards this condo, 2-bed, 2-bath, 6 people, that's great. It's a refundable damage deposit of $500. Okay, so, you know, just make sure everything is perfect when you leave. Take pictures before you take pictures before you start vacationing that property, and take them after to make sure that you cover everything. See, Anyway, so the cleaning fee is $125 plus tax, and the tax rate is 13%. So these taxes kind of add in, you know, they kind of infringe on that. What you think you're getting is a low rate. So here's another one. This one here is the VRBO Marriott Tahoe. Same area, same over there is the Tahoe Marriott Timber Lodge in Tahoe. Over by Heavenly, it's a ski in, ski out. Sounds awesome, fantastic. This is again for the same dates of November to 8th until the 15th. And it is 2-bedroom, 2-bath, sleeps 8 people for $2,450 for the whole week. Okay, so with the Marriott, you get, you know, a big company. That's awesome. You've got the pool, you've got the sauna, you've got the ski and ski out. I mean, it's a nice setup. It's a really, really nice setup. So let's take a look again at the rates. Here is the off-peak season, which is $350 per night. Here's the winter holiday, which is $858 per night. And here's the winter peak, which is, they went down a little bit here, $429 per night. Okay. Oh, and down here they don't have taxes, which is nice. So that's a nice benefit there. The property damage protection is $89, and I think you just have to pay that. Just have to pay that. So the Marriott versus GRN. Let's take a look at this. This is like, it's almost like not fair. The Marriott is $2,450 plus the cleaning fee. Was that a cleaning fee or a? No, it's a property damage protection thing. Okay. So anyway, there shouldn't be cleaning fee. it's a total of $2,539. Okay, so GRN is $538, which includes parking. That is incredible. So if you go $2,539, which is the Marriott, minus $538, which is GRN, you will have a savings as a GRN member of $2,001. That's incredible. I mean, that's crazy good. That's nuts. I mean, and this place, look at this place. This is the GRN place. It looks very nice, big, kind of like a big box, but nice hotel. It's beautiful. Looks great. Kept up well. Look at this. Here's the deal. I mean, the price is $398 for 2 bedrooms, holds 6 people. Oh my gosh. Again, the dates are November 8th until the 15th, and it's just amazing. Oh, it's just crazy. The lake is like a block away. You're going to be adjacent to the ski run marina. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Now, it does say if there's anything that needs to be said up front, GRN is a very responsible party, and they will say that up front. So here in red, it says construction is expected to be finished by August 2014. So that was what today, it's October. So this construction should have already been done. Now, if you want to make sure that the construction's been done so it doesn't disturb your vacation, just call this number and find out. So isn't that amazing? They also are saying that the parking fee per day per car is $20. So what I did, let's see here, did I put that in there? I believe I did, yeah, because the GRN property, this property is only $398. So I went ahead and I added the $20, that's $140 for parking for 7 nights. And so that is still, I mean, as a saving $2,000 as a GRN member is pretty darn good. It doesn't get better than that. It's awesome. It's absolutely amazing. So again, I think this one. So again, back to that condo that I originally showed you. The 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo rental special is $150 per night, which is $1,050. Plus the 13% tax is $136, plus the cleaning fee of $125, plus the tax. I'm thinking, really? $16. So, I mean, plus you have to put down a $500 refundable damage deposit when you go for that condo. So the total costs are $1,202 plus $500. So you're going to be out $1,702. You will hopefully get the $500 back. Now with the GRN costs, you have $398 plus $20 per night of parking. That's $140 total, to be a total of $538. So as a member of GRN, staying in that little condo, VRBO condo, you're going to be saving $664 as a GRN member by staying at their place. This is the GRN place. This is the VRBO condo. You're going to be saving $664 by not staying here. You will save that money by staying here. Pretty amazing. It's absolutely phenomenal. So let's take a look at this place. I've been to this place as well. I like to tell you about places that I've been to. So I have been there. I only like to promote things that I believe in and I've been to. So I have been here. Love this place. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. This is like a 5-star deal. This is really, really nice. So here is another one. This is the Mayan Palace Nuevo Vallarta down in Puerto Vallarta. And this is for November 15th until the 22nd. This is for $398 per week. Per week. This is for a 1-bedroom that holds up to 4 people. It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm floored. It's amazing. So enough with the VRBO. Let's go into Expedia. And let's see if Expedia has it. And guess what? They didn't. They did not have this property, probably because the Mayan Palace just didn't want to pay to have it on Expedia. I don't know. Because usually the ones that pay and are sold out say that they're sold out. I did not see the Mayan Palace on here. So that's very interesting. But the average 4-star, and I would say the Mayan Palace is a good 4.5, 5-star. It's nice. It really, really is. Because I've been there. The 4-star average is $293 per night. The 5-star average is $604 per night. And we're looking at our nice place. Where are we? At $398 per week. That's not per night, per week. That's crazy good. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's just amazing. So let's go down to VRBO and see if they didn't have it any available either. Oh my gosh, I mean, what is that all about? That is amazing. You can see I typed it in here. It's the Mexican Riviera. The 15th of November until the 22nd there was 0 vacation rentals there. But they had these other ones, and I checked them out, and they were okay. They looked pretty good. But you're paying between, you know, this is $265 to $571 per night. That's 3 bedrooms, not even a comparison there. This one, the 1-bedroom, 1-bath, sleeps 4, is between $86 to $228 per night. Depends on the seasons. And, you know, some other little more high-end ones are $900 to $1,200 per week. So it's, you know, it's just interesting. So the thing about Global Resorts Network that I really like is it's a one-stop shop travel membership. You have a point of contact. You have a person to talk to if you need help or if you need any assistance in any way. It's kind of like a big Marriott. It actually is like a big Marriott. I mean, it's tried and true. I was just talking to one of the agents actually yesterday, and they say, yeah, they feel like they're the old dinosaur of the online travel business because they've been around for like 28 years. That's pretty darn good because you've seen so many of these travel, kind of like pop-up travel businesses go by the wayside. Like I think it's Inspirito and Exclusive Travel and a few other ones that have just like come and gone, and that's it. I mean, I have some friends who plunked down between $50,000 and $100,000 to be a member. They went to these awesome, exclusive, beautiful, beautiful properties, but then all of a sudden that business closed up and they were gone. So our friends lost their money. It didn't really matter to them because they're pretty wealthy, but still the point of the whole thing is you don't want to have to do that. You know, number one, if you're not wealthy, it's not going to happen. But with Global Resorts Network, this is for people who want to travel with families, who are looking to save on a budget, who want to have a good time, and where, you know, saving $1,000 a week matters. So that's, you know, who Global Resorts really is targeted for. Plus, when I was down at the Mayan Palace in Puerto Vallarta a couple of years ago, I saw a big, huge plaque of the Global Resorts Network travel provider on the wall right by the reception desk. Really, really nice. It made me feel really good about the product that I sell. I think that Global Resorts Network is just super consumer or super customer orientated. It's just a really, 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 really good customer contact, really good rapport, emails. I mean, like I said, I talked to a nice guy yesterday, Richard, and the main headquarters is down in Florida, and he followed up with an email. He gave me another person's email that I was talking to. She followed up with an email, so we get excellent, excellent service. It's awesome. I love it. It's amazing. So let's take a look at some other places real quick. This is the Wyndham Mauna Loa in Hawaii, 2 bedrooms for $698 per week. And this is in a year. This is November 28th until December 5th, $698 per week for a 2-bedroom that holds up to 6 people. How nice is that? That's beautiful. So I went and I looked for the same thing in Expedia, and it was sold out. So this time they had it, but it was sold out for that particular date. This is in a year from now too. Wow. So here's some of the Expedia Comps. You have the Fairmont Orchid in Hawaii, which is beautiful, $620 per night. all the way down to, you have the Kona Coast Resort. We have that in our membership as well. We have the Waikoloa Beach Marriott Resort, been there, nice place, $365 per night. And the lowest one that we could find was the Hawaiian Island Retreat of Oahu Puhuka. So that was $196 per night. So let's take a look at this comparison with Expedia. The average one-bedroom price is $300 per night. 300 times 7 is $2,100 per week. But we wanted 2 bedrooms, so I want to compare apples to apples. For 2 bedrooms, 2,100 times 2 is $4,200 for 2 bedrooms per week. Our GRN price is only $698 for 2 bedrooms. Wow. That's a total savings of $3,502. I mean, what would you do with that extra $3,500? That's crazy. That's nuts. That's amazing. It's incredible. And the thing about GRN is that it's a one-shot deal. You just it's amazing. You just put down, it's $1,200. I'm sorry, it's $12,000 for 20 weeks per year. That $12,000 you pay at one time, and you have access for the rest of your life to discount car rentals, to discount vacation properties, to discount theme tickets, to cruises, to, you know, dinners, clickable seats, airline seats. There's so much that is included in here. It's nuts. I mean, GRN is going to be on fire. Once the thing gets out, just like VRBO or something like that, people are going to realize that this is amazing. It is totally amazing. So here's another example. Orlando, Florida, 2 bedrooms, any time of the year. Some in our private membership, this is called the Registry of Resorts. This is open to people, to members, any time of the year. So it's not date specific. The ones that are a little bit more discounted are the date specific ones, and that's not a problem. As you saw, you save thousands of dollars. It's amazing. So this, I mean, look all the way down here. You can see the resort name, the city. There's a studio price, the 1-bedroom price, and the 2-bedroom price. There's a ton of 2-bedroom facilities in Orlando, Florida. They really are, you know, kind of catering to the families there, families who like to take their kids or friends or whatever to, you know, the big theme parks like Disney World and Universal Studios and SeaWorld and things like that. So they make it really affordable and really doable for families. So what other discount travel programs are on the internet? Well, I went ahead and just Googled that in. And so, of course, Expedia and Bookit.com and all those guys were at the top. So I went kind of in the middle. And there's the 23 best travel sites to save you money by Kiplinger, which is cool. So, I mean, all you have to do is Google it. And that's fun to do. I like to do that, but it takes time and energy, and you don't know if if some of these sites are really trustworthy. You don't know. You just don't know. Here's one called smartertravel.com. That looks pretty cool. Travel Deals. This is travelzoo.com. That's another big popular site. That's awesome. There's 19 sites for travel savings in 2012. NewYorkTimes.com. So I mean, there's a lot of things you could really, if you have the time and the energy, you can find a lot of discount travel stuff. But again, the thing I like about GRN is a one-stop shop. I know that I'm going to get really super discounted prices there. I don't have to go and hunt and peck and look for all these different things. I'm building other businesses, and I'm building a big presence online right now with me personally doing things with baby boomers and stuff like that. So I rather have a travel provider that I can go to, that I can trust, and that will provide really discounted, very nicely discounted properties at the drop of a hat. So why are timeshares slowing? I've noticed that timeshares are not so much the talk that they used to be. Well, it's because people don't want to plug down between $15,000 and $3,000 on the average for a 1 or 2 weeks of vacation stay per year. That's a lot of money. They also don't want to pay between $400 and $800 per month for the maintenance fees. And they're too hard to sell. And they're not making a good ROI, which is the return on investment. So they're having a hard time selling their properties, and the properties just are not growing like they used to be. Here's another example of a good GRN property. This is, this would be fun during Christmas time. This is in Mississippi, the Villas of Hickory Hill, 2 bedrooms for $625 per week. 2 bedrooms. That's awesome. From December 19th until the 26th. Here's something in Silver Lake Resort, Florida. 2 bedrooms, $650 per week. This is awesome. Another place that's really close to, I think it's Disney World. This is February 27th until March 6th. And that is $650 per night for 2 bedrooms that hold 6 people. That's amazing. So I'm just showing you just a little sampling of some of our resorts and some of the prices that are real. They're awesome. So this is how you book a vacation. You simply go to the membership. We call this the back office, but this is the membership right here. And then you go to the map, which is right here. Just click that top guy, that's the map. And you go here and you toggle down the country that you want to go to. So for instance, if I toggle down that I want to go to the Dominican Republic, I just go boom, I go right in there and I see a whole list of all the different properties. And here's one. This is the Dominican Republic, 2 bedrooms for $526 per week. This is February 28th until March 7th, 2015 for $526 per week. 2 bedroom, 6 people. That's phenomenal. It's beautiful. And this is an optional all-inclusive resort. So here's some of the fine print that is up front. You don't have to search for it. It's right there. There is a tourist tax of $10 per person, which is due separate and apart from the cost of your accommodation at the time of check-in. So $10 per person. That's $10. That's it. That's not bad at all. All these units do not have air conditioning, but the rooms have ceiling fans, so that's something to be considered too. So that they tell you everything that you need to know up front. I like that. So to book a flight, car rentals, etc., this is what you do. You go into the travel center. This is the travel center. You just click on that. And then you click on the interest of your choice. Like if you want to get another hotel per night, you don't have to go for the whole week with our vacation membership. You can click on, you can find a hotel, you can find a Marriott hotel, you can find a Wyndham, you can find the Ritz, you can find anything and do it per night. I was looking in Yosemite a couple days ago because my husband, we're going to be celebrating something soon, and the Iwani Hotel, which is the premier hotel in all of Fresno area, Yosemite area, is usually between $500 and $600 per night. Well, with our membership, you can get it for $400 per night. That's pretty darn good. That's amazing. That's really, really good stuff. So we also have flights, we have transportation, we have car rentals, we have, holidays, we have, they can put packages for you. They can do customized packages for you and your family. It's pretty amazing. Here's tours and attractions if you want to get, like a, what's that called, a hopper pass for Disney World. You can get it right here. You can get some shuttle services. You can get a ton of stuff. It's just amazing. So this is how the GRN Airfare works. And I did this back in June, going from San Francisco to Orlando, Florida. I picked the dates June 22nd until June 29th. And I want to see all the flights. And I just clicked a button and they all came up. And so that's pretty cool because you get to see all the flights. And they have a little section here. It's non-stop flights only. There's only 4 flights available. And then all the other ones that do stop, there's 30 different flights. So they show you from the least expensive down to the most expensive. So that's pretty cool. So here's these United, which is $668 round trip per person. And here's US Airways at $776. So on and so forth. So it's really, really easy to get your airfare here. You can get everything here. That's it. So let's do a quick review. The online discounters like Expedia, Travelocity, Bookit.com may have good discounted properties, but not always. There are really no repercussions if something goes wrong. You may have to use a service like Allianz for assistance. With VRBO, or Home Away, you're not always getting a discount. The taxes, cleaning fees, and parking fees add up. As a GRN member, you pay a fraction of the price, as I've demonstrated above. So Global Resorts Network, again, is a one-stop shop travel membership. You have a point of contact, a person to talk to anytime you need help. It has been the dinosaur travel provider of the travel world. So many others have gone by the wayside for the last 28 years. It has won awards for the best travel provider, and it is super customer orientated. Here's another property. I just love to pick these properties and just show you how great this membership is. This is Steamboat, Colorado, 2 bedrooms, $6.99 per week. This is in the middle of ski season, February 14th, that's Valentine's Day, until the 21st, $6.99 or $700 for the whole week for 2 bedrooms. Wow, how fun would that be to go skiing with your sweetheart or another couple and just have a nice little vacation on Valentine's Day. That'd be fabulous. Or go to New Hampshire during Christmas time. 2 bedrooms for $6.25 per week. December 19th until the 26th. Look at that. How nice is that? 2 bedrooms, 6 people. Wow. So Global Resorts makes this possible for you and your family to stay at great places for a fraction of the cost of any other online providers. You never pay retail. You stay at 3, 4, and 5-star resorts. It's a lifetime membership that is transferable, willable, and sellable. You'll be able to take friends with you as the resort allows. You'll be able to give the gift of vacation for a birthday, a wedding, or Christmas present. You can travel 52 weeks out of the year with no blackout dates. So you can simply enjoy more vacations with your savings. Today, there's over 50,000 happy GRN members, and that number is growing every single day. That's my husband and I again in Puerto Vallarta at Dolphin Adventures. Just love traveling and experiencing the world. So if you have any more questions, feel free to contact me anytime. My name again is Christy Carter. My cell phone is 925, right here, 303-5717. Or you can email me at christyacarter@gmail.com. And if you want to sign up and start traveling right now and saving thousands of dollars every single week of travel, go to grnvacationsnow.com. And I swear you will just be so happy, as I am, to be a member and for the rest of your life be able to travel at deeply discounted prices. So go out there and enjoy, relax, and enjoy your life. And happy traveling. See other cultures, relax and rejuvenate, reconnect with your loved ones, eat interesting and exciting new foods, see amazing animals, waterfalls, or cities, explore the oceans of the world. So you guys, I hope to see you at some of those great resorts all over the world. Go to my website, which is wholesale-traveler.com, and sign up for GRN today. You will love it. It's absolutely awesome. See you later. Take care. Chrissy Carter, over and out.